All right, I know you can't see me, but it's okay. The Spanish guy contacted me back. He said they're available. Whichever one I wanted is fine. So I want to talk to him. So I know it's kind of early. He might be up now. I don't know if I want to text him and ask him is it okay to call, but I'm assuming he's up, so I'm gonna call him. Oh, I can't do anything. Okay, he's not answering. Oh, I thought you weren't gonna answer. Okay, it's Maria. Let me ask you, like for me, I want quiet. So which one is better for quiet? And I know that you were working on the one that was up. Uh-huh. Okay, so I'll take the upstairs. Now let me ask you about. What do you mean? Oh, oh, you remember. Well, the thing is that right now, like to move in, I have 340. So I don't know if you're able to work with me. I get paid on the 8th. If you're able to work with me where I'm renting on a weekly basis, just until I get caught up, or if you're willing to accept, 300 until next Friday when I get paid. I wanted to start moving today, if that's okay with you. Is it? Oh, I see. Say it again. You said it's something about a problem. Oh, for the small room, the one downstairs or the one upstairs? No, I was asking you the glass that's broken. Is it in the downstairs room or the upstairs room? Oh, okay. Okay. So tomorrow morning, the first thing in the morning, I can move, right? Okay. All right. The queen will be best for me because that's what you have upstairs is the queen, right? Yeah. And so you just and the shower and everything is fixed already? Okay, sounds good. So you're gonna take $100 a week until I get paid on the third on the 8th, or you take 300 and then I pay you the remaining on the 8th. Okay. So I just want to make sure that we're clear. So when I come, what I want to do is when I come, I want to go ahead and give you um, 2 weeks, and then because I'm not sure how much the check is going to be on the 8th, but when I come, I want to give you. It's a couple different ways that we could do it. I could do when I come. I think I'm going to go ahead and give you 300, and then on next Friday, when I get paid, I give you the other 100, or I'll pay towards it. I get paid every 2 weeks, and I work at McDonald's right now part time, so that's kind of how it goes. So you're willing to kind of work with that, and it's okay. You sure? Okay. All right, sounds good, Carlos. Thank you very much. The only concern that I had was that it was kind of off the bus route, but because I catch the bus, but I found that there's another bus that I could take, so it all kind of worked out. But thank you. So tomorrow morning, I'll give you a call, maybe about this time, hopefully, or and you already have the keys and everything made, right? You have the keys. So you have my key for me, and then also, if you, I just want to do like a brief like lease. You can write it on paper that or I can write it and you can sign it. That my name is Maria Willoughby. That Maria Willoughby is renting, an efficiency for rent for $400 a month to be paid weekly or monthly or monthly. It's okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, Carlos. Tiene buen día. Okay. Bye. Okay, so it all worked out. Like I said, you can't just move like in 10 hours. You know what I mean? And you can't see me, but I want you to see my face. You can't move in 10 hours. That's crazy. Like I said, I don't mind moving, and I will do what it takes, and I'm very honest and upfront, as you see. And I mean, you can't move in 10 hours. You have to find a place. If you're working, you have to be able to take time off. That's just insane. It doesn't make any sense. So, and from the tone of his voice, I mean, maybe he was trying to bully me because maybe he thought I wasn't making any effort. I don't know what the situation is, but I mean, you don't have to do that, because I mean, February is a short month. It's 28 days. Then you want $550 a month for a place that you call an efficiency that you advertise as efficiency on the lease. It says it's an efficiency. And when I got here, I was like, what? This is that's an overstatement. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing that the other person was saying. And there's the electricity, everything. I have extension cords running all through the bathroom, and then it blacks out. So I'm just like, I don't have no problem giving you your place back. Just give me some time to find another spot. Give the other people some time. And just like I was honest with these people, I was honest with him. And to be honest with you, the dude that looked up the efficiency or whatever, I would have been looking for rooms for rent. So, because I was surprised, I was like, it's an efficiency. He was like, yeah, it's a real efficiency, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, wow. And I saw the ad, and lo and behold, it was, because I wouldn't even have thought that I couldn't afford an efficiency. So, and it's not an efficiency. He rented it and advertised it, the lease was signed as an efficiency, but that's an overstatement. So, I mean, all of that stuff, illegal, dishonest, I don't like it. Hopefully, this new guy is honest because he's offered a bus route, and God forbid, but my mom always told me never to move nowhere fast. But, if he's willing to work with me, then that's cool. And so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and write the lease up and, have him sign it. Um, and I want to do Spanish and English so there's no confusion. So, I mean, that's what it is. Oh, I can't move tomorrow because I have to work during the day. I have to work tomorrow morning. That's right, 8 o'clock in the morning. So, what would be good is if he would allow me to bring some of my stuff now, because I'm moving everything by bus. I'm gonna explain to him that I'm moving everything by bus. I'm gonna ask him if I can bring some of my stuff now, just some of my things today, so that it won't be so much because I'm gonna be moving by bus. And I have to work. I forgot that I had to work in the morning tomorrow. So let me ask her. But then again, is my stuff safe? Because I don't know him, and I'm moving stuff that I don't really know how I want to handle that right now. Um, hmm. Do I know anybody with transportation that'll be willing to help me? Um, I don't know. And I want to call work to see how my drawer came out the past few days. In addition to that, I also want to Or maybe I shouldn't ask. Like again, I'm so detailed that sometimes it's a detriment to me because I'm assuming that if there was a problem, they would let me know. But nobody said anything to me. Um, but I do need to let him know that that I've had to move. So I need to see if I can readjust my hours or find. And I really want to do the Hollywood thing and have fun, but unfortunately I can't afford to. So, because I can't even afford to have fun for the free stuff. Not living here anyways, and it's not a comfort to me. So so that's what I'm gonna do. Let me see if I can call him real quick. I need to first. I need to find out if there's any restaurants by my house, and I'll call him and I'll ask. So I don't know. I could call like anonymously and ask at the restaurant that's near the new spot. Do I even know what the address is anymore? I can look it up, but call and see if I can find a restaurant near my new place. See if they're hiring and if they're willing to accept me. So, and this landlord that I said didn't respond. His response to me was "fuck you, mark your face with shit." So that's what I'm saying. Unprofessional. You know what I mean? And that's why it's good to be straight up with people in the beginning because you see how they respond and how they act. And if you gotta walk around and tiptoes around them from the beginning, it's not worth it. You know. So that's definitely definitely not the way to go. So I'm gonna get rid of this Smoko person too, because with everything that's going on with me, I'm sure that they're not interested. So anyhow, so I'm going back through my old text here, and it's probably in archives because I archive everything. And I'm going to see if I can find the address and find a restaurant that's close by where my new spot is gonna be. Oh, okay. So oh, it's kind of funny when you look at it because my response to him not answering, was the room for $400 a month. He says, if you do not acknowledge, I said, if you do not acknowledge the prerequisite, I will mark this communication as spam. He says, fuck you, mark your face with shit. And this person, the name that they have on their, the name that they have on their Gmail account is Howard Renda. I mean, just unbelievable. People have been blessed, and I don't know if you can see me because I want you to see how I feel. People have been blessed with resources and things, and it's just so funny to me that these people don't realize that they've been blessed, and they just, or maybe their blessing is a curse to them. But I mean, it just don't get no better than that. I mean, that's funny. I gotta read that from like top to bottom. Let me share with you all the text. Let me share with you. Well, my ad basically requested a efficiency of room for rent for 400 a month with Wi-Fi, and then so he responded to me by email. I think initially. Let me check my emails. Okay. All right. So the first email was good evening. So polite. Good evening. I have a place for rent. You know, and then he leaves his phone number. So so I text him and I ask him, is the place that you have for rent $400 a month with Wi-Fi? His response is call me. I said I need to know if it meets the specifications of my ad first. Parentheses, sorry, don't want to waste time. Yes or no, please. Then I will call. And then he responded back to me, it has Wi-Fi. And I said, with all due respect, you're wasting your time and mine. The You are wasting your time and mine. The ad was for $400 a month for a reason. Is it renting for $400 a month? And I followed up with, if you do not acknowledge the prerequisite, I will mark this communication as spam. He says, fuck you. Mark your face with shit. Oh, God. Like I said, it really doesn't get any better than this. Wow.